Hello friends, I am back today to rearrange my bookshelves a little bit. I'm not sure how much is actually going to change. So basically I have 3 of these black 5-shelf bookshelves, and that's all that I really, and a small 3-shelf one that my historicals go on, but this is really all I have room for. So I cannot buy another shelf. And I did go through and kind of unhaul books that I wasn't really excited about keeping. So what I have left on my shelves is like the bare minimum of what I allow myself. Yeah, so we need to do some rearranging because I am out of space. I've been stacking. I don't really love the stacking. So the only idea that I really have so far is that the bottom shelves are like my older books, my YA books, the ones that I keep for nostalgic reasons. And I'm not getting rid of those. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to double stack those, like a front and a back row. Maybe stack them up like this if there's some that fit that way. I don't really know yet, but that's really all I have so far. And then kind of this general area is what is the background for my videos. And so I want to really put favorites there. Like that side of it is an Elle Kennedy stack, 2 double stacks. And I love Elle Kennedy, but I like her older stuff. Her newer stuff hasn't worked for me. And so I don't really think that I want to like showcase her books in my videos, if that makes sense. I really want to put the Catherine Cowles and I think the Rebecca Yarros there. And then I really think I'm going to leave the Chloe Leese ones here, but I like them like regular stacked and not up and down stacked. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by doing the YA. That is something I know I'm going to do. So we're going to get started by doing that. Oh, also, let me do it this way. I have this big stack right here. They're either ones I pulled out for videos and have never put up, or my sister had a bunch of my books and I got those back from her. So they're ones that don't really have homes yet. So we need to find spaces for all of those today as well. So that's what we're doing. I think I'm good now. I think that's the end of the intro. So I'm going to try to set up the camera far enough back to where you can't see the junk in my room, but that you can see all of the shelves, or most of the shelves at least. So, okay, so I think that is about as good as it is going to get as far as the view. So down here on this shelf, let me face it a little better. Down here on this shelf, I have Katie McGarry and then the Sister of the Traveling Pants series. And then this row is Sarah Dessen, Jenny Han, and I don't remember this woman's first name. Jenna Evans Welch, the Love and Gelato, Love and Love, Club and Olives. Honestly, I kind of want to keep all of these to where I can see them. Let's see. Let me pull out what all the YA books I have are first. Let's try it that way. So I take it back that I went through my shelves and got rid of everything that I kind of wanted to unhaul. I have these 3 Katie McGarry books that are like her newer releases that I don't really remember what all is happening in them. So I think I'm going to set those off to the side and we'll come back to those at some point. So I've stacked the other Katie McGarry books. And I think I'm going to I have some Simone Elkelis books behind them. They're ones that I want to keep, but I don't necessarily need like on display. think I'm also going to do the same with Fangirl and the Anna and the French Kiss series. They're ones that I think are, like, I have really good memories tied to them, but I don't think that they hold up to the test of time. So we're going to put those back behind. I didn't really know that this was a goal of mine until I just started, but I kind of want the YA down into 1, maybe 1.5 shelves. So I need to figure out how to get this down here. My issue is the Sarah Dessen books because there are so many of them. But growing up, she was like in high school and college, she was my favorite YA author, so. That is a fully booked YA shelf. I need to go get a duster. That's what happens when you hide the dust from yourself by pulling all your books to the front. And now we're dusting. Which probably means I'm gonna be sneezing here in a little bit, so. Okay, y'all, so I made a lot of space, actually, and I'm, like, staring at myself in the camera because I really like the way they look so far. I'm going to flip you around and show you what all I did. Okay, sorry that this is going to have to be shaky, but I'm going to have to hold it because I film on my iPad. So this is a shelf you saw. This is all YA books. I'm going to kind of flip it this way and then go up. So this one is my Kristen Proby, Tessa Bailey, some Christina Lauren, Anna Huang. Ones that I've read and I really enjoy, but they're not like super favorites. And then back behind that is all of my Abby Glines books, who, yeah. If you've seen my review of the last couple of Abby Glines books, that's why they're in the back. So this shelf is very full. I moved all my Elle Kennedy down here to the bottom. I kept them stacked up the way they were, just because I like the way a stacked mass market looks more than a stacked like trade paperback. So in the back, I don't remember what. I put the Lorelei James cowboy books, and then this is a full stack of J. Crownover. I put the Avery Flynn in front, and then some little one-offs that I had here, and then the J. Crownover Mass Markets are over here on the corner. This is a shelf you will probably see part of in my videos, so I wanted it to be favorites. So it's Samantha Young, Lauren Asher, Chloe Leese, and then Elsie Silver. Elsie Silver's not going to be able to stay there, though, because I already have Heartless, and then I have pre-ordered to pick up the entire Gold Rush Ranch series. So Elsie Silver's gonna have to move, but I don't know to where yet. And then also this side is probably all you'll see in the video. So I put Catherine Cowles there, and then I put Karina Halley and Jen DeLuca, but I may switch those with the Cora Carmack and move the Cora Carmack over because she's more of a favorite than those two are. This shelf is one that you saw as well. This is the Bridget Kimmer that I'm still currently reading her YA releases, and then Jennifer L. Armentrout, who I've kind of fallen off with, but if she releases something that sounds good, I will pick it up. So this is a shelf of Mia Sheridan, a little bit of R.S. Gray, some one-offs. I love the Sawyer Bennett series. It's set in the Outer Banks. It's got a little bit of romantic suspense in it. This is my favorite. Well, it's the only Pete Angelico that I've read, but it's a Marriage of Convenience. I have the Chanel Clayton Cuba series. I don't think those are in order now that I'm looking at them. And then her, I think it was like Fighter Pilot series. So I absolutely love the way that this one's set up. This is the Devney Perry Willa Nash shelf. I wasn't sure that it would fit all of them, but it did, and I love it. I need to finish this series, and I think that will put them all, like, to where they stand up straight, and I think that it's going, like, I just love the way that looks. So I did a Rebecca Yarros section, and I put her standalone traditionally published on top. I don't know that I love the way that looks, but for right now it will work. And then the series that she wrote with Devney Perry and Serena Bowen, I have both of those there, and then it goes into Serena Bowen, Melanie Harlow. And then I put the Claire Contreras there. I need to read more by her because that was at my sister's house, and I completely forgot about it, but I really loved it when I read it, and so I need to pick up more by her. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to start from this side just because the shelf over here. So I put my Tilly Cole and my Ilsa Madden Mills, and then my Juliet Cross, and then all of the K.A. Tuckers look so nice. I had them stacked up and I really didn't like it, so I love this a lot better. And then some little series from Anne-Marie Walker going into the Corinne Michaels. And then a nearly empty shelf. I have the Jill Shalvis and a couple of little one-offs that I need to get more from. They just fit here, so that's where I put them. I don't really know why I separated that one out, so I don't know why. And then we have my contemporary mass markets. Like I said down at the bottom, I think I like the way a mass market stacks more than I like a traditionally published. So I didn't really do much of this. I put in a couple more that I had. And then we're going into the Katie Robert shelf. I also put the one physical Sophie Lark that I've read. I have more on my TBR shelf. And then Avery Kingston, who I want to get more from. And then this is a shelf of ones that I want to read more from, so they're not all going to stay fit here. I have Jiffy Kate, Amy Dawes, Megan Quinn, Tasha Boyd. I need to read the sequel to this one. Kelly Siskine, this one was a favorite this year, and so I definitely need more of that, more from her. Gwen McNamee, I have pre-ordered the rest of this series. It's kind of a pirate, but not really series. And I pre-ordered the rest of it. Laura Pavlov, I need to get more from her. Elizabeth O'Rourke, I have a couple more on my TBR. Carla Sorensen, I'm currently making my way through her books. I need to get them physically. And then some Brittany C. Cherry and Julie Ann. And lots of space for extras. And then I didn't do anything to this top part. This is some Penny Reed and Mariana Zapatas, people I don't really read anymore. I don't really read their newer releases. Colleen Hoover, same way. And then a few like, well, not that one, but these are like new adult type reads that I read when I first got into new adult. And then I have this more YA section. I do have a couple more books for this. I have the graphic novels that need to go up there as well. So that is going to be how I leave my shelves for a little bit. If you have any ideas of things I should change, leave them for me down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!